Hello and welcome back to this channel where Jesus is King and God gets all the glory. I wanted to get on here because I'm learning a little something and I think it might be beneficial. My friend is having his birthday party, his daughter's birthday party, her 5-year-old birthday party. The theme is K-pop Demon Hunters. Now, he didn't tell me that was the theme until my daughter saw the decorations and was like, "Mommy, the theme is K-pop." I was like, "Oh, that's interesting," because he knows I'm a Christian and he knows that I don't celebrate Halloween, and he knows that I don't let Eva watch that movie. We don't sing the songs. We don't do that. But he didn't say anything, and so today I didn't say anything in the moment. I was just quiet. So yesterday she goes to him. So the theme is K-pop Demon Hunters, right? And he said yes. He was quiet. And I was like, okay. I let it, again, I didn't say anything. So today I let him know. I'm like, we're not going to participate. And it's an activity. So I'm like, I want you to be able to use the ticket for someone else. So I'm just letting you know that we're not going. And he got very upset. Now, earlier this morning, because God is funny, my daughter's like, "Mommy, what does 6'7" mean? Everyone's saying it. Can we Google it? Because I want to know what it means before I start saying it." So we Google it, and we're reading. And apparently there's a rapper who says it in a song or something like that. Or it's code for, this Google. This is not my opinion. This is not what I think. This is what Google says. And I'm not hip with the children's references. So, and she's 6, so she wouldn't really know. So it says 6'7" could be used for that song, that rap song, or 6'7" is just nonsensical, doesn't mean anything, or it could be a police code for death. Now, my daughter knows that the enemy is crafty, so I don't push things on her because she's, by the grace of God, has got a lot of discernment and wisdom. So I didn't say anything. I just waited, and she's like, "You know what? I don't think I'm going to say that. Because just because everyone says that doesn't mean I have to say that." So guess what? My daughter brings up the fact that it's a K-pop Demon Hunters theme. And I said, "Well, what do you think we should do?" She's like, "I don't think I should go." I'm like, "Yeah, we're not going." And I'm glad that she's saying it, because this is what I pray to God. God is my co-parent. God is my husband. He is the father to me and my daughter, right? He's our father. So I say, I want to be the mom. I'm sorry, I'm making some food. I want to be the mom. My mom always said no, but she had to. She was the only parent. So she was the no parent. And no just seemed to be her comfort zone. No. Okay. So I didn't want to be the no mom, So I'm like, "Lord, can you just help me? Because I'm tired of being the no." So I never say no to my daughter unless it's absolutely necessary. I say, "Not right now." And when she was 3 or 4, she'd get upset. And I said, "Well, I could say no, and that means it's never going to happen. Or I could say not right now, which means it'll happen later. Which one do you want?" She'd always say, "Not right now." I'm like, "Is that the same as no?" And then she'd say no. So I say all this to say that always ask God for help parenting, because I do about everything. And what he's showing me is I need to be more softer. Now I'm helping with a pre-K class, so I have to be even softer and softer, and I love it. And I love being more feminine and all of these beautiful things. But God is also showing me that these hard lessons are necessary, that I have to enforce what I believe. I cannot be half in, half out. And I tell her all the time, we're in this world, but we're not of it. Where is our heavenly kingdom? Not here, right? So nothing in this world is going to satisfy us. It's going to make us feel really good. And it's not, and if it does, it's not going to last for a long time. The same thing with things that are sinful. And I'm parenting myself, Jolina. The things that are sinful are a temporary Band-Aid on a bullet wound. It's not sustainable. It's never going to be enough. It's going to get more, for me, it's like lust. It's going to get more perverse. It's like a succubus, or it needs more. Just like, you start, God forbid, gambling. And then you're like, well, I won one time, and you get that high, and you're like, oh my gosh, easy money. And here you are gambling more and more. It's the same with any kind of drug or food. You know, I used to be an emotional eater. Thank God I was liberated from that in my 20s. But or even restrictive eating. Like, I'm not going to eat because I don't feel good about myself. Like it's such a not healthy relationship with food. And it starts really small. Really small. So I'm glad that God, it's not me, right? It's God and Holy Spirit is showing my daughter, if we stand for these things, we cannot stand for these things. If we believe in this, we cannot believe in that. And I know, oh, it's not a big deal. Oh, it's just a birthday party. But like most parenting, bigger picture is that every decision that I make, that I'm allowing her to make, she's taking an inventory on what's acceptable and what is not. So first it'll start with, well, it's just a party theme. Well, it's just this. Well, and then it'll get bigger. Well, mommy said not to, God forbid, not to cross the street, but it's just this one time. You know, mommy said not to do it. Well, it's just this one, just this. No. And discipline is uncomfortable. And I tell my daughter all the time, I'd rather you learn through discipline and have that be uncomfortable than make a bad choice and have consequences that are painful. Because I cannot protect you from consequences, because the world is going to give you consequences. I mean, we're covered by God's grace, but we don't test God. We don't play with that, right? The same goes for me. I keep falling for one particular sin. Dang it, this lust. You know, I'm not fornicating or anything, but still, it's like, I'm not in the condemnation anymore, because it's like, now I'm understanding that maybe I'm bored, maybe I'm tired, you know, I need to self-soothe in another way. So, you know, I'm being reprogrammed, but my daughter is fresh. You know, she's fresh out the factory. So the quicker that I set these parameters for her to safely play in, when it's time for her to go out into the world, like the Bible promises, if we bring up our kids in the word, they will not depart from it. So I'd rather be the bad guy now. I'd rather be the parent that says, no, you're not going to that birthday party. Oh, it's not a big deal. And I live with this person, so he's feeling away. Guess what? We are not responsible for other people's feelings about how we worship God. And what's crazy is that if I was any other religion and I was saying, I can't do that because of my religion, no one would say a peep. No one would say a thing. But because I'm a Christian and my beliefs are a certain way, I get it. And you know what? For the Lord, I'll do it gladly every day, baby. They could come for me, and guess who's my banner? Jehovah Nissi. Guess who fights my battles? Jehovah, not me. So let them speak. Be the bad guy if you need to. All the glory and all the praise at the end of the day will go to the Most High God, the God that is the same yesterday, today, and forever, that he's not a pleaser of men. There is no preference. The same rules that apply to me apply to you and apply to everybody else. And if you don't like it, I'll pray for you. So yeah, I hope it's blessed someone. Jesus loves you. I love you. Bye.